Yo, what is going on, everyone, in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today, as usual. I got some pretty amazing things that just came out today. We got breaking news, hot off the press, less than 3 hours old, right off of Twitter. We have some Ripple memos officially unsealed. So the video we made yesterday about Ripple's official statement to Fox Business, where they're talking about they have two memos that proves in 2012 they sought serious legal counseling on whether or not XRP would be a security. And this is seriously detrimental to the SEC's argument, because the SEC, their argument is that Ripple has been acting recklessly and, just doing whatever they want without, focusing on any legal aspects, when that is not the case. We have proof today that this is not the case. They were not acting recklessly. They were actually acting very, very carefully. Not sprinting right into it. They were just tiptoeing and making sure they were doing the right things so they don't get slapped with another $700,000 fine, okay? Because, see, one time in Ripple's history, they really did fuck up. Like, one time they violated the Bank Secrecy Act, had to pay $700,000. So I think from then on forward, they're going, okay, let's not step on any more toes of regulators. Let's do all of this right. Make sure we have legal clarity to move forward, which they sought legal counseling from a major, major international law firm. So guys, let's go ahead and get into it today with some quick market analysis. The whole market today is a little bit of a mix of red and green. Nothing too exciting, just in the pullback mode. Bitcoin staying above that 40K level. XRP getting back to that 80 cent level, really holding that well, staying above the 60 cent iron wall. The XRP $1 million game plan on the weekly chart is still going through with this weekly double bottom and heading back to the final resistance before all-time high, get the pullback, and then go for the all-time high break. So the $1 million game plan is still in play. We had the weekly bullish engulfing candle followed by the bullish confirmation, and now we're getting a little bit of a breather here, which is going to close in a day and 22 hours, and then I do think we can get that through our play and get back to the final resistance zone before all-time high. This is literally the only thing stopping us from reaching all-time high prices and new all-time high prices. And again, the SEC case being over and settled could be a big catalyst for that. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So James K. Fillin on Twitter, @FillinLaw, breaking below are the two legal memos that have now been unsealed. I mean, this is just 2 hours ago. These memos just got unsealed, guys, from October 19th, 2012. Overall, favorable to Ripple and the individual defendants. Both memos are from Perkins, I believe you'd say Coie or Co, or I'm not really sure, but they are a major international legal advice counseling, essentially just a law firm, right? I actually got it up right here. Yeah, Perkins. I want to say that this is pronounced Co for some reason, but Perkins Co is an international law firm headquartered in Seattle, Washington, United States, and founded in 1912. Recognized as Am Law 50 firm, it is the largest law firm headquartered in the Pacific Northwest and has 20 offices across the United States and in China and Taiwan, with revenue looking at about $1 billion in 2019. Founded over 100 years ago, a very, very reputable international law firm gave Ripple the thumbs up that, XRP would not constitute a security. So the first memo was prepared in February 2012 and sent to Jed McCaleb and Jesse Powell. It says that if new coin is sold in what now would look like an ICO. So basically, the reason why you're seeing new coin or maybe open coin is because before the name Ripple, the name was not Ripple. The name was originally Open Coin, and I'm not sure if this was meant to be the name for XRP or if this is an error in the company's name. I'm not really too sure, but all I know is that Open Coin was the old name before Ripple. So it says that if new coin is sold in what now would look like an ICO. I didn't see the term ICO used. but it would likely that it would be considered as a security. But Ripple then revised its business plan and went back to Perkins Co., which issued a second memo in October 2012. This second memo was sent to Chris Larson and Jed McCaleb. The October memo was more positive, and while it said that there was a small risk that the SEC could disagree, like, look, back in 2012, these guys even acknowledged that, like, it's a small chance, but it's still there. There's a small risk that the SEC could disagree. I mean, these guys got to be just, these guys know the name of the game and fucking legal shit and law bullshit and government, regulatory agencies, because literally they said in 2012, like 10 years ago, they said, look, we're giving you, like, the thumbs up that this is not going to constitute a security, but there's a risk the SEC could disagree, 8 years later. Okay, Perkins Co. concluded that Ripple credits should not be considered securities. I think probably the old name for XRP. The memo also suggested steps Ripple could take to minimize the risk that the SEC would disagree with Perkins Co. The memos cover the full landscape of legal issues, not just the issue of securities. Okay, so this is the whole thing. The SEC is trying to act like Ripple has been acting just recklessly, but that's not the case. They took the proper steps. They were being very due diligent. They were doing a lot of research and getting a lot of legal advice to make sure they were doing everything correctly. So again, they don't have that second situation where they, violate a Bank Secrecy Act, have to pay a $700,000 fine to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, right? So, and I think showing how careful Ripple is trying to be. Also, this was 5 years before the SEC really even started talking about digital tokens. So the conclusion here from @PhilInLaw says, it seems to me that Ripple is being very proactive, which is very important. There certainly is nothing in these memos that suggests Ripple was being reckless or ignored any substantial risks. In fact, the memos suggest the opposite, that Ripple was being careful. This is a huge blow to the SEC right here. Destroys their argument. Their whole argument is that Ripple is acting reckless and not following proper securities laws, when at the same time they went to one of the biggest international law firms in the world and asked for clarity, asked for advice, all right? So we got some commentary from Stuart Alderoti, General Counsel at Ripple. The conclusion of these now public 2012 memos is clear. XRP do not constitute securities. And the fact that Ripple had the foresight to seek legal advice from a prominent firm in 2012 in the absence of clear case law and 5 years before the SEC even started talking about digital assets should be applauded. This is going to be this is a game-breaking moment for the court, because essentially what the SEC is trying to say is that Ripple was acting out of line. They were trying to be degenerates. They weren't even, they're just acting recklessly, just doing whatever they please. They didn't care about any laws. But these memos prove that they're not acting recklessly. They are really trying their best to take steps carefully, be a sophisticated, revolutionary tech startup and follow the law properly. See, that's the thing. It's like Ripple's side, Ripple doesn't mind revealing internal memos and documents because they know it's going to back up their argument. But the SEC, on the other hand, it's all they're trying to do right now is, keep every document, every single document they ever had classified as possible, because if any of those documents come out, it's going to go against their current argument. Like, you have current SEC Chairman Gary Gensler calling XRP a currency in 2018. You have Brad Garlinghouse confirming that, I believe, don't quote me on this, but in 2015, Ripple went to the SEC and asked if XRP was a security, and an SEC commissioner told Brad Garlinghouse, I'm sorry you even had to come here. No, we do not believe this is a security at all. Like, nothing is going right for the SEC. They had lawyers dropping off. They're in full defensive mode right now. They're trying to hide as many documents as possible, claim their privilege. The SEC at this point is fucked. They got nothing. They've got nothing going for them anymore. All they have going for them is, how many documents can we hide? That's pretty sad and pathetic. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in the video today. I really appreciate it. Breaking news, 2 memos unsealed. Ripple doesn't mind giving over documents because it does back up their argument in the case. Excited to see, guys. Like, I got a feeling, man, this SEC versus Ripple lawsuit is not going to be much longer. It is not going to be much longer. XRP on the 4-hour chart. Look at this, right? Got the big pump. Now we're going for the retracement mode. Look at this right here. Finding some demand. Maybe looking for that potential upside back to 85 cents. Get the pullback, go to previous high. Get to the 90-cent range. Everything's looking pretty good, guys. And again, got a sneaky suspicion that this case is going to be over soon, because for the last 6 months, the SEC has been getting destroyed by Ripple, destroyed by the judges, destroyed by the community, actively exposing corruption. They're backtracking on the Hinman statements. Like, I don't know exactly, I can't like exactly recall what the Hinman shit was, but like in their documents somewhere, like you guys can probably talk about it in the comments below. They're trying to do some weird thing with Hinman's opinion. I didn't really grasp the meaning of it 100%, but it was something along the lines of like, oh no, this wasn't Hinman, this was like this company. And it's like, no, it was fucking Hinman, you know? So really weird stuff, guys. But SEC's got nothing going for them, and I'm really curious who's going to be the fall man for all of this corruption, because someone's going to take the hit, whether it's Hinman or Clayton or Gensler for whatever reason. I mean, someone's going to have to be the fall man for this. Someone's going to have to be a fall man for hashtag ETHgate. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in the video today. I really appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe, check the links in the description to support the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.